Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome to card number 2 in my Christmas card series for 2013. Today I'm going to be using this Makey Bakey Mice Christmas set by Crafter's Companion. It's called Holly Jolly Christmas. I'm also going to be using an Embossalicious folder called Holiday Holly, the Kringle & Company paper pad by American Crafts, and I'm going to be trying out this new Xyron Mega Runner. So let's go ahead and get started. To start off, I'm going to take this piece of Spectrum Noir Ultra Smooth Premium White Cardstock, which is my favorite white cardstock, and I'm going to be stamping out our image. And this is how I keep my cling mount stamps. I have one of these cases here from Crafter's Companion, and I use the sheets and I put them all on there, and then I just keep the imaging sheets separate so that I can flip through and pick out the ones I want. And I'm going to be using this little mouse with the holly and the Have a Holly Jolly Christmas sentiment. So we'll go ahead and take those two out and set this aside. We'll take some Memento Tuxedo Black ink and we'll go ahead and stamp this out. So I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink because I'm going to be coloring this in with my Spectrum Noir markers. And the Memento is a great ink that does not smear with the alcohol markers. Just make sure that's good and inked up. I need to re-ink my pad there. It's getting low. And there we go. Perfect impression. And I'm going to save the sentiment for later. We're just going to set that aside for now. And I'm going to start coloring. I'm going to speed this part of the video up so you can just sit back and relax and watch as I color. we're going to take some VersaFine ink because it's going to give us a nice impression. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and ink up that sentiment. Okay. And then I'm going to take off the little black bow with the baby wipe. And then I'm just going to dry that with my finger. And then I'm going to take this Memento Rhubarb Stock Dewdrop, and I'm going to really carefully ink up that little ribbon. Okay, and that ink should still be wet, the VersaFine, but I'm going to huff on it just to be sure and stamp that out. Okay, now I'm going to take a circle die cut and I'm going to cut that out. I'm just going to see which one fits. I think it's going to probably have to be the largest one. Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to cut this out with my Cuttlebug and I will be right back. So I've got a piece of Spectrum Noir Ultra Smooth Premium White cardstock folded into a standard size card, and I'm going to go ahead and take these papers that I have cut from the Kringle & Company American Crafts paper pad and some American Crafts cardstock, and I've run the American Crafts cardstock through my Holiday Holly Embossalicious folder so that you get that nice texture. So I'm going to take my Xyron adhesive runner and I'm just going to go ahead and put some tape on that. And I have a little strip of white there, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that off with my paper trimmer. And I'm going to take my embossed piece and I'll adhere that as well. Before I adhere that all the way down, I actually have some ribbon that I wanted to add to that, so I'm just going to add a little bit more tape runner to that, and I'm going to tuck that underneath. Make sure it's nice and centered. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of May Arts button twine and I'm just going to loop that under the ribbon and tie that into a little bow. Okay, now I'm going to take some foam dimensionals and adhere my panel. And I'm going to adhere that down to my card front. And lastly, I'm just going to take a little gem and adhere that right over the buttonholes on my snowflake. And that's the card for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.